It is time for the men to gather around the table to have conversations that will trigger your thoughts. And one of such conversations is happening tonight on The Brotherhood. And that's why I take delight in welcoming you to another exciting edition of The Brotherhood live here on Joy Prime. My name is Kofi Hayford. It's been a pleasure serving you all this while, and I am happy to return to your screens. From now till 10 p.m., I'm here with three brothers. You know exactly what happens when the brothers connect. So, as long as you can see us on your TV, at least you can see me on your TV, you know something is about to go down. I hope that you had a wonderful day today. It's a Thursday. The weekend is just around the corner, and I'm pretty sure you're planning for something really cool. And so enjoy tonight's conversation. It's going to pave way for all the good things that will happen tomorrow into the weekend and the weeks that ensue much later on. We will definitely want you to be a part of the conversation tonight. So write this number down, 030-2211693, 030-2211693. That's our phone number to call us when we are ready to receive your phone calls. We want to hear from the gentlemen. Of course, tonight we also want to hear from the ladies, because tonight we are talking about the ladies. Imagine that you see a post on social media that says that if you find a good man, try as much as possible not to go through his phone. If you're a lady, how are you going to feel about it? If you ever find a good man, if you say the men would come, no trouble, as Kwekufirimpo would say. But if you happen to find a good one, try as much as possible not to go through his phone. If you came across this, inscription somewhere, what would have been your, first thoughts as a lady? So for the gentlemen, we want to find out amongst ourselves, do our women have the right to go through our phones? Do our partners, girlfriends, fiancés, wives, and all of them, the ladies, do they have the rights to go through our phones? As men, what do we really believe in? Is it okay that she picks your phone and casually just going through and scrolling through and checking, hey, okay, so I just sent him a message on this day, okay, or this girl. Or once in a while, they just pick the phone and, because they know your passcode, they just dial the numbers and they are making calls and what have you. Do our women have the rights to go through our phones? That is the question on board today. And to help me digest this topic, I have with me Dr. Kofi Annan. That is very, very interesting. I'm just coming from radio. I had a conversation with James Kofi Annan, who is the CEO of Challenging Heights. So from one Kofi Annan to another Kofi Annan. Doc is here, and he's definitely going to help us. Doc, I hope you're good. I know you're tired. Thank you so much for coming, even though you're tired. That's right. And then, of course, we have the man who penned the lyrics to, remember, the traveler, Kwekufirimpo is here. Kweku, how's it been?
A day for you, Sina. It's been good. It's been good.
And then, of course, joining us for the very first time on The Brotherhood. In fact, we're welcoming him we are baptizing him into The Brotherhood. He's a film director, film and TV, right?
Yes, a film.
Yes, director, and his name is Bonaventure. The first thing I want to find out is what the name means, but we're going to go on a breather. Okay, when we are back, we delve into the conversation proper. Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Hey.
As usual, let's toast to The Brotherhood.
Great.
Cheers.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
Okay, so that's the cue to start the show proper. Now let's go on a very short breather. My name is Kofi Hayford. We are going on a very short breather. We'll be right back. Alrighty, thank you so much for hanging on. We're back and we're ready to, get into our conversation for tonight. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed out on a lot. We just, introduced what we are discussing today, and it is very simple. It's got to do with this thing called a mobile phone. Charlie, sometimes you see any time. I know that there are two gentlemen here who will disagree with me on this thing that I've said, but we will still talk about it. Do the ladies have the right to go through our phone? Should we give them access to our phones? Recently, a story came up on social media of an actor, who made a post. I don't know if the stories surrounding his post are true, on whether there's been, a divorce or issues in his marriage and whatnot. But yes, he wrote it on his social media handles that if you are lucky enough to find a good man, please try not to go through his phone. And a lot of guys seem to, agree with him on that instance. Well, I thought, why don't we bring it here and talk about it today on the show? Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know why Dr. Annan in this matter.
This is your matter. Immediately, I posted, there was this reverend minister who said, Uko yede.
Who
said to my message, Uko yede.
I
mean, Kofi, it's quite an interesting topic, but ordinarily, I mean, you see, if I'm pushed to the wall, I will define who that woman is. In what capacity are you going onto my phone? Are you going to search the phone like, yes, so
yeah.
if I define you as a wife, yes, of course.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go through my phone, because at that point, really, we've been that thing they call what? Counseling. We've been counseled that we should be transparent and open to each other. So at that point, if you decide that you want, but me call phone so and stuff like that, yeah, Charlie. Slow.
But if it's your wife,
oh yeah, okay. That one. The moment you begin to do like and your DMB Takashibi
means you're hiding something.
No. That means you are hiding. You have things in your.
But is there anything wrong with hiding something?
Oh,
is it everything that your wife
for
tells?
mental health sake, yes, it's good that you if you want to hide it, fine. But Charlie, it has nothing to do with mental health near there, Charlie, you should open up. I'm saying that ordinarily, if your wife, your phone is you leave your phone and your wife, in fact, there are certain things you should even give full disclosure to your wife. At this point, Kofi, there are a lot of things that are happening. You go to a lot of these banks and these telcos and what have you. Memano Jack, and to date, those behind the dependents, Jack, it's not a good thing. So I think that if you are married to the person, full disclosure.
Okay.
If she decides to pick your phone and go and see whatever she wants to see, that is it.
Okay.
But for a girlfriend, concubine, planning at the end of the year, show phones, no.
And you forget. Bravo.
It's a West Naswad.
Remember, you know.
West Naswad.
Hey. They ever carry the.
She's watching.
This is me
She's watching.
This is me phone no has a son of a beef. I tell you.
What should they watch? Should they watch? Go call him.
There's no problem to allow them to glance through their phone, but it's the motive behind it. That is where I have the problem.
Okay.
Or just a problem. That is where the whole thing is. So my phone down say, oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong, but the motive is that there should be a problem. That is why, she's going to dig to find a problem. I think that is where the whole issue comes in. If the phone is there and then you are watching, I don't think that there's anything wrong. But I mean, my problem is whether you are married, I feel say the person there's no problem with the person going through their phone. But the only issue is the motive behind it.
Okay.
Because me,
but how are you able to?
If I pick my wife's phone, I'm going to share. If there are pictures, being a make sure, and as I say, there's no motive in there. But on the phone, or connected dots be then trying to just get something. That is where the problem is, and then these issues come up. Sometimes they can even accuse wrongly, and then at the end of the day, it brings a problem. But those who tend to hide their phones, no. Now nakedness, but
I don't. You see, I was going to.
Your nakedness.
I like the fact that you are bringing that argument.
Exactly.
I saw it on social media, but I don't think they are the same things. Charlie,
No, I mean, what are you trying to hide again?
No, but come on. How can you compare nakedness to my phone?
Hey.
What are you talking about?
But
I saw that argument on Facebook, and I thought it was completely flawed. They say, shouts to you, Aliyah Drogba. Aliyah on Facebook, I saw her. She was like, yeah. I mean, you've seen her nakedness, she's seen your nakedness, and touching your phone is where you draw the line. Asa, you have to protect certain things, though.
The way boys
Phone is determined as a digital diary. So what you do in your diary, you cannot compare it to nakedness.
Nakedness there,
Your
Charlie.
diary is your digital diary. That's why it's a mobile phone. It's personal. So there are so many things to that gadget. Untimi, sorry, casually.
What is in there?
What do you mean what is in there?
That is why it's 1:1.
Not 1:2.
Not 1:2.
Or 2:1.
Yes. See, let the person give you access. That shows respect. Bisana yen fan mau.
Una benya problem with your name, bro.
You see, back in the days, you know, yeah, papa no man no 2, 3, no. They didn't have mobile phones, but untimi sorry nko biebie okunu nyama mu odem sa. Why? Because you are a woman. You would have to exercise that respect and honor. It's not just say be man the BBC, he's hiding something. What I say, but it's the act of respect. Just like what you said, what is the motive behind it?
Exactly. That is my only problem.
That is the reason why men these days are hiding their phones. There's nothing in there, he doesn't want you to see it. Because out of nowhere, you devise a motive. Then you start hunting him with it. Then it becomes something else.
Right.
It is not only about cheating. Say, bear money or back or baby, and I say, sometimes there are some family issues that are very sensitive. On him say, if I share with my wife, this is going to break her. Or if I make it so open, it's going to turn the whole marriage upside down. But just for protective sake, that is why he's keeping that there, has not told you. It is not wrong, say, you go through your partner's phone.
Right.
But just exercise their respect. Ask and it shall be given.
But do you agree with me that a lot of men are not necessarily hiding their phones or denying access to their phones because of family matters? Do you agree? I know you use that as an example, but let's be realistic. In your family issue,
Yes.
And also two problem, yeah.
I'm a moderator.
Every time you want to put guys,
you are the one that has
he
been
made
putting
a fantastic
he did, but I'm saying
assumption,
that,
and
yes.
then I think we need to take it because sometimes there are certain things that usika bi call baby. I mean, me bank sending me messages what from. Me so me try to make people be sika. Me hiding the sika. And then who go and I say, Papa, the last I told you, my wife catch him say, near Chabokana. And I'm so meaning, I told you, I made this scenario.
Yeah.
At one time, I came out of the bus, my wife like, now you're Chabokana, I'm like, how? You're Jalka. So I call her who baby. What I say. So, I mean, these are some of the things we want to sometimes protect some of these things. And then at the end of the day, she sees it and then it brings a whole lot of issue. Give me bank message, but I'll just delete it and then I just append it.
But even with the deletion crown, there's some people who still want to create problems for you. At the end, 90 hours, send a message, now we delete it. At the end, one message, anymore, we delete it. Even with the deletion, who's having in the mental in the Quran? They still want to know.
This thing that I'm about to say is just by the way. I saw it yesterday. I think it's a meme. The guy, and it's unrelated, but it just occurred. So the guy is having a conversation he is hanging out with his girlfriend. And apparently he saw, I think they were on the phone, the girl with another guy, either that or text, something like that. And then the girl said, oh, he's just a friend. As in the other person on the other end of the phone is just a friend. And then the boy they catch her and say, tell him you are horny.
To see the reaction.
Yes. O catch her and say, because she knew more, say, hey, now so then I'll catch him. But if there's something I say, oh, really? So do you? So
Yeah, Kofi, so Charlie, this whole conversation, who delete here, you have a problem. If
when
you don't
deleting so I know some problem.
So sometimes our ladies themselves now, see, in this time and age, you wouldn't want to bother yourself with those things.
There's too much going on.
but do you think we are the? Do you think that we also have the right to decide for the ladies, to advise them on what to do? Because what you're doing now is advising them on what to do and what.
Yeah, media will advise you.
No, but we are not here for that. What I want to find out from this conversation tonight is whether or not they have the right.
That's
to
the advice I'm giving.
No, don't advise.
I'm giving you the advice that don't try. Because you hope your own grass, you love your life, don't try.
You see, the baseline for the argument is a good man.
Okay.
How has that man been to you? Or how has that woman been to you? Has that person been acting in a particular way that you suspect certain things? What you say?
Yeah.
The person has been good to you. It doesn't draw any motive. Until then, will push you to go and touch it.
Oh, but
Now,
sometimes too. Okay, go ahead.
The issue about whether the person has the right or not, that is left to the partner involved.
Okay.
It is not a fixed rule that don't do it or do it.
Why necessary?
Why necessary as Amran?
Okay.
You know, it is, and it comes down to how the relationship was built. Trust, privacy, how the whole relationship grew.
Yeah.
What I say. So whatever the rules of the relationship is subjected to the two of them. They have to decide. Ben family phone. I mean, just yesterday, something happened in my house.
Okay.
I received a phone call. And when I finished the phone call, not my wife too, when I finished the phone call, the reaction from my wife, I said, mistake am I parents am I picking call. I mean, it's not anything bad, but it's not anything bad, but you know, the day has
Body
been
language.
Good. Yeah, the day has been going so good that reaction a buyer from her. I have to now come and work myself to be consoling, you know.
Meanwhile, you haven't done it.
Meanwhile, I've not done it. Yeah, what I say. So some of these things is just to protect your own mental health. And the person has been so good that Onye Oboni, where is that mindset coming from?
But the fact that Onye Oboni does not mean so won't mean
but for the sake of your mental health, for the sake of the peace of the home,
you know,
ask.
Let me.
Don't get up and go and do it.
I like the tangent on which you are treading, but let me read this message from a friend of mine, Namomo Kasa. She says that. Anchor. I mean, when I posted that do women have the right, she said anchor. And I'm like, hey, you don't like peace. And she says, at all, trouble is my middle name. I prefer listen, she said, I prefer to know. And I'm like, you die young. Then she says, I'll live long with peace of mind. Free from STIs. My peace of mind comes with knowing. What about that? And I'm bringing this in because you mentioned the issue of your sanity. But some of them are saying, some of the women are saying that they feel sane, they are at peace when they have access to their partner's phones.
What you don't know doesn't kill you.
No, that is the saying, that is the belief, right? That's what we all agree. Say, how did you put it?
So what you don't know doesn't kill you.
What you don't know doesn't kill you. But they said they want.
She shouldn't use the STIs as an excuse. If you want to know how healthy your relationship is or your partner is, there's nothing wrong with saying, oh, babe, every 3 months, you can check up. Every 3 months, let's do this.
Check up.
No phone now kwa show mu no enkyo STI no. Ansesa ade no.
But my point is, why are we even thinking that someone is cheating?
It is
the ladies. I mean, please call us. Okay, look, I need three ladies to call me. 030-221-1693. I think we need to understand where these ladies are coming from, and it will put our conversation in a better perspective.
We are bad.
030-221-1693. If you're a lady and you're watching us right now, if you don't mind, right, spare just a minute and give us a call. Also, our WhatsApp number is active, 0551-575757, 575757. We want to know why ladies want to get into the phones of men in the first place. And then maybe the men can react. But until then, Doc is saying that don't go there.
No, I'm saying that if
You are
we have
married.
yes. we have
Okay,
a partner,
if you are a wife, you have the right.
yes, yeah, I mean, I think that food is.
If you are not a
Better
wife,
this.
any other thing apart from a wife.
No. Who look consider? Who look consider? Kofi man,
Who believes that they shouldn't go there?
No, I mean, I believe they have the access, both the girlfriend and then, but it's just the motive behind it.
Okay, the motive.
Oka so ko hwe asem abinya asem. But oka say free will ah, enya fi na kwa hwe din ba ko ana say din mienu. You get it? It's just a free will now okum. Oko he pictures, oko he phones be. What is the motive behind it?
Okay. All right, I'll come back to you. Let's speak to Joyce. Joyce is our first caller for tonight. Hello, Joyce. How are you doing? Did we just lose her?
Oh, Joyce.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Joyce, call us again, okay? 03022116993. 03022116993. So, Kweku, you have landed on
Yeah,
that?
yeah, man, it's just the motive. If it's a clean motive, I think there's nothing wrong.
Okay, let me flip it this way before we look at other things.
All right.
Do we also have the right to go into their phones?
It's both ways. Once it is marriage, I mean, the two of you have to be transparent. But the issue of respect needs to play. The issue of respect needs to. Nobody's hiding anything, yes, or somebody's hiding something. But maybe I will feel let me go and take this person's phone and look through. I mean, come on. There's a lot going on than just waking up in the morning and say, what will make you do that is maybe attitudes in the house. But it is not wrong that you have access to your partner's phone. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Emergency cases and all that. But that doesn't mean that you don't have any job doing. That should be your main job to be doing every day.
Okay. Let's go and speak to Joyce. Joyce, how are you doing? Oh, Gifty. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Gifty, how are you?
Hi.
Okay, we are doing very well. Thanks so much for calling us. Gifty, why do women want to go into their partner's phones?
Okay, sometimes you just want to know what our partners are doing.
Who per se who feel
But for me,
ase?
my peace, I don't do that.
Okay.
For our own peace, stop going through our men's phone.
You live.
Why don't you do that? Why are you different from other women?
For my own peace.
For your own
I
peace.
know men will always be men.
Men will, what do you mean by men will always be men? Are you saying men have the capacity to, do you
Probably.
dirty?
But let me say it, for my own peace, I don't do that.
Okay. But essentially, women do that because they want to find out what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable if your man...
You find out and keep hurting yourself, so better you leave it.
Okay.
And
That's your advice to the ladies. But are you comfortable if your man goes into your phone?
yeah.
You are comfortable?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This girl, she'll live long.
All right. The boy said I should tell you that you are going to live long, okay?
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling. So that's our first caller. You two can call us. I mean, man, woman. But of course, now I want to speak to the ladies. 030-2211-693 is our phone number. If you want to text us, feel free. 0551575757. We're also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. You can leave your comments there and I'll definitely take them.
But what of your password?
I think it's basically the same, right? I mean, once the person knows your password,
So, yeah.
that's when they can get into it.
No, personally, somebody can have your password, but it wouldn't even go there because of emergency cases. So I want to ask, what of password?
Is it okay for her to know your password?
For her to know your password?
If you have my password, it's just like the same conversation.
Yeah.
You still
No. I mean,
anything.
it's not about going in, but for emergency cases,
There's nothing
Your
wrong-
phone can be locked, and then she will need access to make a phone call.
There is nothing wrong with your partner having access to your
Wife or
Password.
partner?
Good.
his wife. His wife.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong because right now the two of you, you've forgotten about your families. You are
Yeah.
the main family now.
Yeah.
Father, mother to each other, brother, sister to each other. Anything can happen anytime.
Yeah. Anytime.
But what somebody is hearing to act aside the peace he's looking for is the thing.
Because Kofi Charlie, why would you wake up in fact, why would you wake up in the morning and your preoccupation is that I want to go and see something on my husband's phone. What kind of mentality is that? Clearly, you
Wọ́n
have
ní
lost.
ṣùgbọ́n pẹ́ di òfin ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ṣùgbọ́n pẹ́ di òfin náà calls bí ọ̀ ha. You don't.
Subampani day. No,
You know,
Subampani
ṣe ṣe mi ní akọ receive kò yá. Akẹ́dí problem bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀kẹ́ kakọ́ yọ receive àwọn ọ̀nà pápá.
I also understand that some ladies would, it's just a casual practice. I mean, it's not like she's made it a business to go through your phone. Sometimes you're just relaxing. Or file phone, or person, or share, why am I not comment or Facebook post? No, so.
Yeah, but why? Why would you want to do
phone
that?
so yɛ den.
And also, I mean,
Wo Facebook dɛ bɛn. Post.
Yeah.
Stick to Facebook post.
after one baby.
Don't. What you told the person you are doing with the phone, do that. You finish, hand it over.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Rashida, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for calling. Doc is laughing, but don't mind him. Rashida, why do you ladies want to go into your man's phones?
Yes,
As for me personally, anytime I want to cry,
Rashida, let me clap for you. Yeah, no clap for. When you are bored and you want to cry, that's when you pick your man's phone.
Oh my God.
just to cry and sleep.
Wow. And have you always achieved your
Just to
mission?
cry and sleep.
Have you always achieved your mission? Anytime you go through the phone, do you find stuff that makes you cry and cry to sleep?
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes.
What is
Yes.
what is the most heartbreaking thing that you've seen on your man's phone? You can't remember, huh?
Yeah, I can't remember because it's a lot of stories.
It's a lot. One. So if it's a lot, give us one. What is the most heartbreaking one? What did you see?
Yeah.
Tinima.
I got a number from his phone and called a lady.
Wow.
Rashida, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Are you still with him?
Is that?
Are you still with your man?
Yes, please.
Hey.
Hey, Rashida, what jata kuma pa ni kura.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's out of curiosity and also when you want to cry, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for calling us. We're grateful, Rashida.
See,
So it looks like
pick
okay.
up a number.
Okay, so the first caller, I've forgotten exactly what the first caller said, but yeah, Rashida is saying that hers is when she wants to cry. I think the first caller was talking about being inquisitive, right?
Yeah.
Just wanting to know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'd want us to have a third caller, a female. Please call us 030-221-1693. Let's find out so we can strike an average of what contributes to women being inquisitive, wanting to go into their partner's phones. But guys, I want to look at it from this perspective as well. Is it not normal that sometimes she wanted to, just make a call, for example, or you were showing her a picture, and in the course of showing her the picture, something
Message will
popped
drop.
up, and just out of curiosity, she just tapped on it, and
Is that your phone?
I'm just asking.
Is the message for you?
You've taken my phone and message pops out. You want to go and read for what?
But you are one.
My husband, you have a message. Check it. Asan.
No.
So check it. Then he says that.
Me sometimes I say, "Hey, wine, kind mommy," or pick the call for me.
Okay.
I have nothing to hide.
Okay, that's because you
Good
have
man.
nothing to add. Lovina, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for calling us. Why do ladies want to get into their man's phone?
As for me, dear, I don't go through
Why don't you go in there?
because I don't want to cry. I don't want to be boring.
So you are the opposite of Rashida.
Oh my God.
But why? Why do you? Don't you think this is prejudice? Don't you think you are being judgmental of your man? You are assuming things that are non-existent, or is it because you've already had that experience, or you are judging your man based on other women's experiences?
If your reactions will let me know how, like, you mingle. Yeah, maybe when I'm with you, you hide your phones to put your phones on silent and other stuff. That will let me think negative for you.
Okay, but I, for example, my phone is always on silent because of the kind of job that I do. My phone has been on silent tonight.
It's because of the work that you do.
But apart from, I was coming to that. There are two reasons why my phone is always on silent. My phone is on silent, one, because of the job that I'm doing. But number two, I get so tired that the sound of the caller tunes, your ringtone, it irritates me, it irks me. I don't want to hear it. I'm okay with the vibration. I still hear the vibration anyway. So my phone is always on silent. And in any case, I won't come to a woman's house and hide my phone. So
some men do.
Say that again. Oh, some men do. They hide the phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
But me, I won't go through your phone.
Have you had an experience?
But you can go through mine.
Oh, because
I'm not hiding anything.
Because you are an angel.
I'm not hiding anything.
Okay, let me find out from you.
I don't want to get broken heart. So
have you had any experience, like a practical experience where you went through a man's phone and you were shocked?
I don't do that. So
you've never done it before?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to cry.
Okay. All right, Mate, Medase, thank you for calling us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but do you understand the questions I'm asking here?
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Show Mutum say. Is it not prejudice?
We need to debunk that thing because it's becoming something. It's an indictment on men. Trust me.
A man cannot even laugh in his own house. A man cannot even pick his phone and laugh. Once you laugh, they say you are chatting. That is the mentality. Like they've injected into them. So
who injected into who?
So like it's society, and let's say some of the men are also the problem. They are not content with what they have. I mean, you saw this person, you said all the sweet things to the person, brought the person to your house. Stick to it. Stick to it. And me, myself, I've even come to a point where I'm not going to judge any guy that cheats or that goes out of their marriage. Because there are so many issues in a marital home that, I mean, we are not discussing that. But do not judge anybody who goes outside of their marital home. You get it? Yes. So
Why? I know that's not what we're discussing, but it's fine. It's on the table. Why? What's the reason?
Attitude. There are certain things that, come into the relationship that ruins the whole beauty of the relationship.
But you know that you are going to face such issues. You know. When you were on the altar, counseling, you have told the person that I'll be with you for better and for worse.
I'm not going to agree with counseling because every marriage has its own experience. So I even have a problem going for counseling, and the counselor can use his or her marriage to advise me, but not tell me to follow that, because what works for you might not work for me.
Yeah, as for the counsel, that's why I said we can put the counseling aside. But the issue here, I am saying put the counseling aside for the purposes of this conversation. Mine is that you know what marriage is. And especially if you are going to do the Christian marriage, right? You are told that, and you yourself, you swear and say that I'm going to be with you for better or for worse. And you know that in life, it's about ups and downs. So let's not make it look like, oh, you didn't know that some attitudes will come, and so now that it came, don't judge me because I'm going out because I'm having issues. I don't agree with that. I'll come back to you. Let me speak to Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice, how are you doing? Okay, Beatrice has gone off. But do you understand where I'm coming from?
I get it.
It's not, we can't use that as a yardstick.
The problems don't give you the right to go outside.
Exactly.
You need to settle it. But I'm saying that I've come to a point where it's like kawanutum. Men can't, because
okay. Efia is on the line. Hello, Efia.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm very fine. And
okay.
I don't understand one or two things.
Say that again.
I'm fine, but I don't understand one or two things.
Go ahead, speak to us.
I don't understand why you are hiding your phone.
Okay.
I said I don't understand why you are hiding your phone. What is there to hide?
Okay. Is it me, the boys, or every man?
Every man. Because
Okay, but I don't hide my phone. My friends don't hide their phones.
Ask Efia what is her first point of resolution when she finds out that the man is hiding his phone.
Ask her.
Efia, when you find out your man is hiding his phone, what is your first point of action to that issue?
I'll definitely know there is something going on.
You
I'll
will know.
pretend that I don't know, but I'll find a nice way to find out what is going on, and then we'll address it.
How are you finding out?
Oh, sorry, I'm
You see, that's where the problem is.
But why shouldn't I look at my husband's?
But why should you look at your husband's?
Why? So why don't
Why?
you,
It's
why
not
don't
good.
why don't you also sit
Well,
him
she's
down and
suspecting
talk
the husband.
and talk
Why
to
is he
him one-on-one before?
Now coffee now I phone no. Obi timi yi ne chip free ne phone nim kwa. Obi timi chip.
Now, so what's it?
No phone no. Oh no, why chip na free?
Are you okay if your guy goes through your phone?
Yes, you can.
What is not hide?
There's
No.
nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide.
Okay.
So,
Have you had the experience of going through your man's phone, and what did you find?
the question is, which kind of
I
men
don't
are
find
these
chip
kind
now.
of women even dating in the first place?
Okay.
Menziasio. Because I don't think if I chose the right person, I'll even think of looking through the person's phone and come again, Jengo. So the thing starts from the beginning. Which kind of man are you choosing? From the moment you start searching, it means there is no trust. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. So if you don't trust the person, then why even involved with such a person?
Okay.
Hey, I mean, please.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the right thing.
I mean, if you trust your man, the situation you brought up, if you trust your man, the first point is sitting him down and ask him, I don't know how to phone is.
Right.
Then if out of that nothing meaningful comes, then you move to the next step of finding out why this guy is hiding the phone. Then you can go extreme to the point where you yourself, you don't want peace by going through the phone. You get it? But once you realize that there are so many reasons to why a man, that particular person might be hiding his phone.
But thank you. Thank you. Your submission is well
But
understood.
you see, my question is that what is the definition of hiding my phone?
Yeah, I mean, what is hiding? But let's be honest. Some guys, they hide their phones.
Like,
It's not
I want,
hiding.
I want them to. I
So
want people to
they
define
put it
what
on
is-
silent. They put
No, silence, they're my phone.
airplane mode. See, Obeti no boy. Ofu nchen every time you have a free, you are call waiting. About her 6 hours, no phone call. Charlie, yeah, you know we are giving room for the girls. I'm telling you.
Everybody,
3 hours. Obi for the girlfriend for 3 hours.
See,
Onya
Mama Nkasa, Mitchell.
Onya do fear 2 minutes. We are call waiting. And then you expect me.
But this thing you are saying, but as soon as came, means me who need to know.
And then they say,
My bow.
3 hours when you are called.
Yes. Oh, that's you. That's it.
Hey, over to your call that ho weekend nya we nya call back. Okodwaya na nya call. Tell the guy.
No.
We are giving room.
We are not giving any room.
I'm telling you.
Okay, fine. I get where you're coming from. It's well
Where's
understood.
the hard
But my point is, listen.
Charlie boy is
My
the-
point is. Let's use this example.
Okay.
Right? A guy has gone to his girl's place.
Yeah.
And for 2 or 3 hours, he didn't receive a single call. And that is because he puts the phone on airplane mode.
Okay.
Odufie no onyakola. Does it not make sense? When he came to you, he wanted to spend quality time with you.
Quality time.
These creatures.
Quality time.
You know, back in the day, I've had a woman tell me that before. Say,
You don't have time for me.
And to me, about what do my phone?
Yes.
After them, whatever. After the Uber, yes, yeah.
Masa.
Hey, this is where
My bow chain.
Thursday my girl be friend me US catch say the boy ban ho fear. O ja phone no ne car mu no afro no so.
That's all.
And I'm catching say o ade be ja phone o ma kron for me boof car ne no munyi phones ne ko.
Now, Kweku, so this thing I'm talking about, you don't agree with me? That you want to spend quality because, look, generally,
Yes.
I don't receive calls, so I don't have a problem with the calls.
Okay.
I can come to you, I will never receive a single call.
Who's that?
Because- yeah. A lot of people that know me know that. I mean, calls. Maybe a text. I like to be on my own. I live alone and all that. And I just I can't be on the phone with you for more than 5 minutes. I prefer the text because it helps me to multitask.
That's good, yeah.
So as of course, I don't have a problem. I can come to you and I won't receive a single call. But I've had instances where the woman has complained that, why are you always on your phone when you are with me?
Yeah.
It's just like the phone call.
Yeah.
So instead of every single minute, say,
Yeah.
Bing. You hear it.
Yeah.
So if I don't want to be distracted, because there are some of the messages,
Odi
Eba,
ka ama signal.
Dabi, any
Odi
signal.
ka di bibi ako.
No.
What's the adwuma ho?
No, me she said, Juma.
Yes, what you said.
What's the adwuma? Odi ka kwa.
Debbie.
Oh, come on, that's in one.
What's the adwuma to?
Guys.
Say me buy air crab because I say
Oh,
that video is obese that jacket ho.
But I agree with Kweku say, boys in so hard.
Too much. Bruh, too much.
Yes,
Boys no. Boys no. Omni hwamu na ha adwen no.
Omo no am na hard say.
No, omo dey say omo do omo na mo. O na obekwa kope.
Oh, Jai.
But you know, sometimes you guys, maybe I make a human ye. There are certain times that men need to look on the cry. What time was a Jack? Minya refugee there, kaput. That is it. Obi Oha na Joe, me guy.
Oga na wa.
11 o'clock I get on a friend. Seconds with me now. 11 o'clock. I didn't read down. Gavel, meet me now. How? Everyone who's young, Charlie, mom colleagues in the high. Oma Cofona na home. You know,
Oh my God.
let's plan
I
this
say
well.
you go fit put your phone for airplane mode. I don't bet you cannot refuse. Sometimes someone say once I can one say
But you know, you said something very key and fundamental. Say, these things in the comedy, do point be na aggression. I want your phone. What is happening on your phone and stuff like that is the way you began with her.
Exactly.
So, more to plan a woman unfettered access on your phone. Who worry no? You're ready. You should be ready for it.
Yeah. So it means that you have to, agree on it.
So the beginning na o likes, what my name who likes, who dislikes in the kick.
But as I didn't might like you because Anna, I think it's out of respect. I like the fact that you mentioned respect because I don't think I've really ever had.
It is just beautiful to show respect.
It is.
That's
it is.
It is just beautiful. It tells how you see the relationship.
How matured.
Okay, guys, let me take some of the messages. You sent some messages. Let's read some of them. Judy says, let's be honest. Why do we act like checking a partner's phone is a woman thing? That narrative and topic alone feels off. Maybe instead of blaming the person who's snooping, we should ask the uncomfortable question, who led them there in the first place? People don't just wake up one morning and decide to start investigating.
I
like
disagree. Come on.
detectives for fun. If your partner feels the need to go through your phone, something is already broken. Trust, communication, or both. So the real conversation shouldn't be just about who checks the phone, but why they felt they had to. And also, if there's nothing to hide, why the panic? Judy, guys, what's your take on Judy's submission? In fact, Nane Misa says that, Dr. Adan, you are right. Watching from Kwashiman, though lights are off since morning. Sorry. Okay. Why? Because you are a woman. Total disrespect. Some statements. Okay. Doc, what are your thoughts on this matter? I don't really agree with
Yeah, same. I don't think, she's made a great point, but I don't agree with her fully. Because
I think she's literally trying to say that for every action, there is a reaction. But you see, Judy, the reason why I personally don't agree with you is very, very simple. I mean, it's not every action of a woman that is triggered by a man's actions and inactions. There are people who are naturally inquisitive. Some of the ladies that called us obviously confirmed what I am saying. It is not, I asked one lady that, have you lived the experience of going through your partner's phone? She says no. But she doesn't want to go there. Why? Because there is prejudice. Yakama or the Aseni trim say, as for men, they are cheats.
Like that.
It's your the Aseni trim say, the boy phone there because some person will be she's not going to go there at all.
Yeah.
For that, it is not the guy's fault. So Judy, check this statement of yours again.
See, I partially agree with Judy. What's her name?
Yeah, Judy. I also partially agree with her.
See, Bibi Anko Papa enye credit.
Enye
See,
tabia.
a man here no mutene. They live with us in peace. They only start to suspect us. Say that is when they begin.
It is not true. It is not entirely
baby, anywhere.
It is not entirely true. I'm saying that some people, so say Ejaso, Ato, Aboju, Wadam for Aboju, Semwa. No one's on Swiss with it. Some of them, it is not because the guy has done anything wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
What? Like, you see, someone has said it.
What's the sending and Calbedu at you and Okobia no follow?
And you want to say, John Lai.
Social media and so count.
And you want to say, if you want to follow me,
any man better.
Oh, Master Jai. Good evening, Chief. Don't mind me.
Oh, yeah,
we are only trying to find out. So you see, if
you understand, I'm not watching TV home. There's a voice protecting.
Good evening, Chief K. In fact, to be on a safer side, let no woman force herself to see what's inside her partner's phone. Ask, and it shall be given to you. If you peep, you've just bitten the finger that, I'm not done with my message, please. Okay.
Somebody's asking. Was it?
All right. So, but I'll take it from the top. In fact, it's to be on the safer side, let no woman force herself to see what's inside her partner's phone. Ask and it shall be given to you. But if you peep, you've just bitten the finger that fingers. Hey, Charlie, the finger that feeds you. How can you even get money transfer? Oh, Charlie. That one there below blow small. Okay, let's check the next message. 05515.
Let me ask this question, guys.
Let me take this message and then you can ask. Bridget is watching from Kaswa. She says, "What is your definition of a good man? If he is good, why would he be hiding something on his phone?" I wish one of you could. Okay, I think the gentleman.
Okay, so if it happens the other way, and if you suspect your wife with a man, not consistently, the man is having conversation with your wife. You feel to understand, you want to see what is in there.
Yeah, but
no matter who you are.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Definitely, why is it that this guy always then one day, say,
no,
you try to see what is in there.
No, you quick, what are you going to do?
I will not even go there.
Good. What are you going to do,
I've told you.
If you suspect that your wife or your partner is having a conversation with someone else, what are you going to do?
Well, as for that one, if it's my wife, fair, I would ask questions.
You will do what?
I'll ask questions.
What are you going to do?
Ask questions.
Kweku, do you understand the argument?
What ask questions?
Do you know?
Don't go through that phone.
No.
You know the way a man is. You know the way a man is wired. A man is wired to. So
that is the difference between the men and the women. The men would ask you, sir,
and they will tell you, I don't want it. Don't do it. But if you keep on doing it and it gets to the point whereby after we are here, that is when you trigger him to now go and
I'll tell you some story.
So the ladies should ask. They should come and ask her.
Ask.
Oh,
that's why the ladies are always fighting for communication. This is all part of communication.
That's the difference between men.
Obama wants to get evidence first before. Oh, now Amanda Koye Wine.
Oh, there be any sir.
No,
yes, sir. You don't love your man. You don't have
just also we come to our own jam draw. Amanda Koye Wine. Oh, madam. So we are down for now. Okay, so
you know, say before Obama baby Sabi Bino.
What your baby?
Why the solution? Investigation.
The solution that no dey ba.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
This conversation it bring more things.
I'm telling you.
You know, say there is this Nigerian guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. There's this Nigerian guy. I think he does skits, right? Now, Wadan and the wife by woman's hair. I say, offering who is, for example, Ekoba. He said something, and the lady was like, "So why is he telling you to?" No, I'll say, why is your bank texting you to come to a kind of...
I think I've seen that.
And then the guy says, oh, that's the message they send when you haven't visited them in a while.
Yeah.
So, okay, but why are they asking you to come along with a condom? Now, I've forgotten what the reason was.
To protect the fans.
Yes. Also to protect Nisigane Gubak. Anyway, let me take this message. My name is Mami. Sometimes their behaviors make the wives go through their phone. A man gets a call and wants to go outside to receive it. Me, looking through my husband's phone makes me know the things he's been up to. Now the way so
you want to know.
Honestly, personally. Okay, this one says, honestly, personally, I will only pick the phone when I realize changes in attitudes. and always we find something. You men should change, please. We will die. Oh. Ooh, I ain't saying the way to you. I'm suspecting the man in pink. Hey! Hello, I am Rich, the filmmaker inside Takrade. My woman whom I was now about to marry, tracked my password, woke up around 1 a.m. and was going through my phone. In fact, her cry woke me up. Hi, good evening, brotherhood. I'm Faustina from Afrancho, Kumasi.
Yeah.
Women do not have the right to go through their partner's phones without permission.
Yeah.
Even if your partner gives you the permission, you shouldn't go through his chats and calls because you might see something you may not like and it can create misunderstanding between the both of you. Hey, Raddy. Massive for too much. Thank you very much. We have just 5 minutes to go. Guys, Charlie, me and my wife, they text my party bio. Video call from one lady friend. Sharp, she hung up, but low-key, my wife's face changed. As a smart guy, I definitely know, say, she would want to see the conversation, but I swear I'm by switching names. So a new person where I give that name to, in a cool conversation where they go on, if not there, yawa. I wasn't cheating, mom, but sensitive conversations, where she doesn't have to see. You see, and that is also one angle.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's,
What?
Oh, there be one say go for or say a guy they just a friend or say tell him you are horny. Oh, if you are cry nipa no pon no wasa.
Yeah.
But yes say mo yes
Yeah.
So women don't have the right to go through their partner's phones without permission, and vice versa, because there is trust and respect. You will always find what you're looking for if you hide to go through it. Harry from Wanuham, this thing may be true.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think we have to go. Thank you very much. Doc, so what are we agreeing on before we leave? 20
Oh, for me, if you're a wife, unfettered access. If you're a girlfriend, baby,
Okay.
Monye de Charlie.
Why mo?
Mema monye de.
Now we are bound.
Monye de.
We are bound.
Se kuku ukuni jaya keke ni.
We are bound.
Me se mema monye de.
Let's just respect ourselves. Simple. Let's respect ourselves. Let's build the relationship on a healthy platform.
The conversation is one from Membu.
Yes, boo. Okay. Mr. Carter is one of us. He says that there is no automatic right. What matters is mutual consent, trust, and clear boundaries. But yet, checking phones without agreement often causes more harm than good. Okay, he says, onion day man in phone inside. Kofi, I'm sure you fought the last lady who tried picking your call. I love you, Mr. Carter from Kaswa Overhead, Nasi. No, nobody tried pick my call before. That's what I'm saying. I think that I've been blessed enough to find women who are very civilized. Do not go through my phone. Thank you very much. Please allow me to say a very special greeting to a friend of mine. His name is Pastor Maxwell Obeng Konedu. I know the name, but it's not person minya designation, right? So to you, Pastor Maxwell Obeng Konedu, he is my mate, or he was my mate from primary school, Charlie, from like class 1 to JSS 3. Maxwell of Living Yahweh Seventh-day Sabbath Assemblies, and also the headmaster of Seventh-day Sabbath Academy in Awushianya. I mean, he's been stuck with me today from drive time all the way to personality profile, and then my third show, and I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for making time to watch us tonight. It's been incredible. Of course, you can catch a repeat of this show at 9 p.m. on Sunday. Today, I did it with my brother Bonaventure, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Kweku Frimpong, who says, and of course, Doc says that if you are a wife, full access. If you are a girlfriend,
my
name is Kofi Hayford. It's been a pleasure serving you. Many thanks to the production team. We truly, truly appreciate all of you. Peace out.